Lesson 89. Today we are reviewing lessons 77 and 78 of A Course in Miracles. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and you're at the Lucid Mind Center. First we're going to read the lesson, which includes the two ideas of the previous lessons. Then we're going to contemplate it, and after that I'm going to suggest to you two different classes where you can apply the two ideas to. The instructions for this review phase are saying that we should apply one lesson or one idea to the first half of the day and the second idea to the second half of the day. So therefore I am suggesting to you two different Qigong classes. Before we start, let me just remind you to subscribe to my channel so more Course in Miracles students can find me. And at the end of the lesson and the end of the Qigong classes, tell me how this gone for you. Also let me know where you are watching from and how long you have been with A Course in Miracles. Let's begin reading our lesson. These are our reviews for today of lesson 89. So the first idea belongs to lesson 77. I am entitled to miracles. I am entitled to miracles because I am under no laws but God's. His laws release me from all grievances and replace them with miracles. And I would accept the miracles in place of the grievances, which are but illusions that hide the miracles beyond. Now I would accept only what the laws of God entitle me to have, that I may use it on behalf of the function He has given me. You might use these particular suggestions for specific application of this idea. As I have mentioned before in this review period, I'm suggesting that you write down on a piece of paper each one of those ideas. You start with the title, I am entitled to miracles, and then you add those three ideas. This is going to help you in memorizing the lesson. It's going to also help you contemplate what the idea is actually trying to say to you. And then in the Qigong class, I will prompt you to remember your lesson, and then I'm also going to remind you to listen to your higher self, to your Holy Spirit, Holy Self, to give you a sentence or an idea which is going to help your understanding. And if you then do perceive something, an idea, a scene, a word, or maybe a whole phrase, then you add that fourth phrase, that fourth idea, really the fifth idea, because it's the first is the idea of the lesson and the three suggestions, and then the idea you're going to receive from your own Holy Spirit that you add onto your paper. It's going to be very interesting in the review session to see all the suggestions you have received. We are training here now to hear our higher self, to hear, to perceive it, whichever way we are hearing or perceiving it. Maybe through colors, maybe through voices, maybe through sentences which are appearing in our mind, maybe through scenes, maybe through memories of things which have occurred to us. So just allow the Holy Spirit to talk to you. So the ideas, specific applications of idea 77 are this. Behind this is a miracle to which I am entitled. Let me not hold grievances against you, so-and-so, the name, which is the person which is getting to you, which is annoying you, but offer you the miracle that belongs to you instead. Seen truly, this offers me a miracle. And as you see, these three sentences there, they are very, I felt that they were very explanative. They're really explaining the core of the idea. It's basically whatever is occurring to you, and you're rejecting the situations, you're rejecting the people, you're rejecting whatever is happening to you. Trust that there is a miracle hidden for you, that there is some light in that particular situation, something which you need to learn, or something you need to give to that person which you are meeting with. This person who is giving you maybe this grievance. Maybe there is something you have got for them. So you got to trust that the light is within you and the light is within them. And the second idea, which belongs to lesson 78, goes like this. Let miracles replace all grievances. By this idea do I unite my will with the Holy Spirit's and perceive them as one. By this idea do I accept my release from hell. By this idea do I express my willingness to have all my illusions be replaced with truth according to God's plan for my salvation. I would make no exception and no substitutes. I want all of heaven and only heaven as God wills me to have. That would be wonderful. Let miracles replace all grievances. Beautiful. Again, as I said, write this down on the same piece of paper or a second piece of paper, and then write the ideas down, and whatever comes to you in the class, in the Qigong class, add that to it. Or maybe the idea is coming to you already now, then you add it to it. Trust your voice. So, useful specific forms for applying this idea would be: I would not hold this grievance apart from my salvation. This basically means that if you are holding any kind of grievances, you're impeding your own happiness. You are actually putting a huge obstacle in front of your own happiness. So you want to get rid of it. You're going to have to trust that things are the way they are, because this is where the miracle is hidden for us. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles. And then you say the name of the person. So maybe you're having an argument with somebody, you just stop. You just stop arguing and then say to yourself, let our grievances be replaced by miracles, and say the name of the person which is standing with you or sitting with you or arguing with you on the phone. Sometimes you will be surprised how fast the situation will change just by you uttering that mantra out, that idea out. Beyond this is the miracle by which all my grievances are replaced. Whatever occurs to you, whatever problems comes up, trust that the miracle, the light, the expression of love, God, the kindness, generosity, all those good things which make us feel good, all this is hidden behind the grievance is appearing to you, to your senses, which you are focusing on. This is what the ego focuses on. The ego always focuses on the negative to prove to you that you need it, because it gives you some kinds of false sense of security, where it's saying, well, if you do it my way, which is maybe bitching or maybe revenge or doing some terrible stuff behind people's back, this is because the ego is convincing you that it's the right thing to do. You don't want to listen to this voice. You want to remember the light within yourself, the light, the miracle, the expression of love. So for this particular idea, I'm suggesting these two classes. You can mix and match them whichever way you want, or you can choose instead to pick a lesson from this particular section here. There's several Course in Miracle classes I have recorded for you with Qigong. Enjoy!